everyone, my name is Nikachu, and this is my first ever Survivor Animal Crossing, where 20 Animal Crossing villagers will compete against each other for a chance to be a millionaire. Okay, they won't actually get the prize. These 20 villagers are going to fight, scrap, vote each other out, strategize, team up in so many different and unique ways. We're in for a treat. Are we ready? Let's get right into it and introduce the 20 villagers that are competing in the Survivor Animal Crossing simulation here on brandsteel.com. Okay, so remember, this is just a simulation. Random things are going to happen. We're very excited. So the first team of 10 survivors is the Retro Tribe. These are 10 villagers that used to be on my island that are no longer on the island. There's a lot of fan favorites here, and I'm very excited to introduce them. First, we have the cranky villager, Apollo. He looks very, very tough, very built. He could take down some competitions for the team. Blanche. Blanche is very fast on her feet. She can get some work done. We have Ketchup, Lolly, Maggie. A lot of people forget Maggie, but she's one of my favorite villagers that's ever been on my island. Raymond, Rolled, and Rosie. And here on the Modern Tribe, all of the villagers that are currently on my island, we have Apple, Bam, Bluebear, Eric, Marina, Marshall, Mathilda, Pom Pom, Sherry, and Zucker. For those not familiar with Survivor, basically there's two tribes going against each other, the Retro Tribe and the Modern Tribe. Every day, every episode, there's going to be a challenge. The winning team of that challenge is safe for the day, and the other team has to vote one of each other off. So I'm very interested to see what the alliances are going to be, who's going to win all the challenges, and who's going to be the last survivor standing. Here is the first challenge. Got to choose. The castaways must race under an obstacle and retrieve a war club. The winners of the Gotta Choose challenge is the Modern Tribe. They win the first immunity challenge, so all 10 of these villagers are safe from being voted out from the first vote. They also win Flint. Remember, these villagers have to live on an island by themselves with each other. You know, 10 villagers on one island, 10 villagers on the other. I sense that there's going to be a lot of drama happening on this island because of all the personalities. Okay, but they at least have Flint, so they can start a fire. Okay, let's see what happens next. So, this is what's going down on the Retro Tribe. Lolly and Maggie are having a strong bond. It has a lasting impact. And so is Lolly and Mary. We've known this was going to happen. Lolly and Mary both being villagers that are cat villagers that lived on my island at a similar time. And we have our first ever alliance. So these 6 villagers are working together. Blanche, Lolly, Maggie, Mary, Octavian, and Raymond. These 6 villagers are working together. I don't really know what's bringing all of them together. They're all somewhat loyal to it. This is out of 10 points, so 5 out of 10 loyalty points. This is what's happening on the Modern Tribe. Okay, so Pom Pom has the advantage, as we heard. Marina and Pom Pom have a minor disagreement. Maybe it's about how much eggs should be kept in the refrigerator. I don't know. That's something that I feel like Animal Crossing villagers randomly fight about. Pom Pom and Zucker have a small fight. Pom Pom is, you know, a fighting queen over here. She is picking fights with everyone. Pom Pom and Zucker definitely fought over the last bowl of rice. We have our first alliance on this tribe, and it's a huge alliance. There's 10 people on the island, and 7 of them are together. Now we have Apple, Bam, Bluebear, Marina, Mathilda, Sherry, and Zucker. That's a huge alliance. They can vote together every week and basically carry this game to the end with each other. Now, the only problem I see here is, look who's not included. Pom Pom. Pom Pom has this advantage, but she picked a fight with Marina and Zucker, and now Marina and Zucker are working together with 5 others. Maybe Pom Pom shouldn't have fought with the other villager. Okay, let's move on to the first votes. Okay, they're about to vote on the Retro Tribe, and I'm very excited to see how this goes down because I would not want to be the first villager eliminated on this game. That would be so embarrassing. I would feel so bad for whoever is eliminated first. Okay, so if you're new to Survivor, there's a thing called a hidden immunity idol. These hidden immunity idols are hidden across the island, and if someone finds them, they can use it to save themselves for a day. You have to be very strategic with it because you can only use it once. And every day there's a vote, so you got to pick at the right time. But as of right now, no one has a hidden immunity idol. So these are the 10 villagers up for elimination. They all have to vote for each other. Now let's see who's going to vote for each other. Now if we remember correctly here, there is a huge alliance with Blanche, Lolly, Maggie, Mary, Octavian, and Raymond. I feel like they will all vote with each other and vote someone out. The first vote is for Blanche. Uh-oh. The second vote is for Rold. I think Rold might have to go home. I don't know. I can see them all voting out Rold. The second vote is Rold. The third vote is Rold. The fourth vote is Rold. The fifth vote is Rold. And oh my... Everyone voted for Rold except for Rold. Oh my gosh, I know that's going to make a lot of you unhappy. I feel like a lot of you are rooting for Rold here. Maybe he was bad at the challenges. Everyone was like, let's vote him out. He's not helping us in the challenges. I don't know. Recap, this is the big alliance, folks. This is the big alliance. Blanche, Lolly, Maggie, Mary, Octavian, and Raymond. I have no idea what pulls them all together. Okay, so the next challenge, the retro team wins. Congratulations. So this challenge was 1 at a time, 5 members of each tribe must swim out to a web. So this is a swimming challenge where they have to swim really fast and they win a tarp. Okay, so... Oh no! Okay, so you remember this big alliance here on the retro team. We had Blanche, Lolly, Maggie, Mary, Octavia, and Raymond. They were owning the team. Well, Raymond is fed up with them and left them, which makes this an all-girls alliance plus Octavian. And then, with a plot twist, Raymond and Apollo becoming best friends and forming a new alliance. This is what... Okay, so Marina and Sherry have a small fight that has a lasting impact. Now, I don't know what they could fight about. They're both kind of the motherly types. I could see both of them trying to be the mother of the alliance and maybe having a fight over it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have this huge alliance here. As I said, owning the team, everyone but Pom Pom. As we know, Pom Pom and Apple are good friends. Apple has left this big alliance here and made a new alliance with Bam, Eric, Marina, and Marshall, and Pom Pom. This tribe is all over the place here. We have 2 big alliances. We have this team and this team down here. These are the 2 big alliances of the team. And there's some people who are in both. You know, we see Marina, she's in both. Bam is in both. I'm rooting for Pom Pom and Apple the most. Those are my 2 favorite villagers here. And I'm so happy they're all working together. The first vote is for Apple. No. Okay, the second vote is Apple. No. Okay, come on. We need this to switch up. Okay, 1 vote for Mathilda. You know, I like Mathilda a lot too. I like all these villagers. I'm gonna be unhappy no matter what. Okay, the third vote is for Apple. The fourth vote is for Apple. No, the fifth vote's for Apple. 5 votes Mathilda. 5 votes Apple. 3 votes Mathilda. 2 votes left. Mathilda, and that's the last vote. Apple by a vote of 6-4. Apple, you messed up. Okay, Apple left the alliance and made a new one with Pom Pom and Eric. Okay, so Apple obviously voted out Mathilda. Bam! Betrayed Apple and voted Apple out. Blue Bear voted Apple out. You know, it's cool these 2 ended up becoming friends, just like how I wanted. But sadly, Apple is gone. Apple is gone and that alliance has crumbled. So now we have 18 villagers remaining. So let's get to the next episode. Going coconuts is the next challenge, and the modern tribe wins. They pulled out a win. They were so upset that they had to vote out Apple last time, and they won. So good for them, which means the retro team is going to vote for each other. Someone's going to leave in the retro team. Over here, Blanche finds that hidden immunity idol I talked about earlier. So Blanche at any time now can pull out that immunity idol and save someone on her team. Okay, so Lolly and Raymond have a big fight. The cats are going at it. I thought maybe the cats would be teammates. No, it seems like, oh my gosh! Apollo leaves Raymond all alone. Apollo saw the fight between Raymond and Lolly, was like, I can't defend Raymond on this one. And Raymond is now all alone. Modern tribe, Blue Bear finds the other hidden immunity idol, so Blue Bear has some power. And it looks like Bam and Marshall are becoming friends, and Bam and Eric are becoming friends. Bam might be a front runner right now. Bam is doing amazing. Bam is in both alliances. Bam has friendships with Marshall, with Eric. This could be a power duo right here. But it looks like, oh my gosh, Marina leaves the alliance and becomes friends with Sherry. So they fought literally yesterday. They had a big fight, but now they're teammates. The two motherly villagers. I'm kind of here for this team. Okay, let's get to the vote here. On this team, I'm rooting for Apollo. I'm rooting for Raymond. Here's my prediction here. I think Apollo's going to go home or Raymond's going to go home. They're outsiders and everyone's looking at them. Raymond's getting a lot of fights. Okay, so the first vote goes for Raymond. Yep. The second vote, Raymond. Oh, is it going to be everyone? The third vote, Apollo. Okay. The fourth vote, Apollo. Oh my gosh, it's either Apollo or Raymond going home tonight. Okay, the next vote, Apollo. Oh no, there's 4 votes left. 3 votes Apollo, 2 votes Raymond. Apollo, 3 votes left. Wow, 7 people voted out Apollo, 2 for Raymond. Apollo is gone. Wow, even Lolly, who had a fight with Raymond, still voted out Apollo. Wow. Let's see which team wins on episode 4. Episode 4, who's going to win immunity? It is the Modern Tribe. They win again. This is a powerhouse team. As we see here, Ketchup has a major meltdown. I don't know. Don't melt too fast. You'll actually turn into ketchup because she's a tomato. She'll turn into a liquid. Really, I think Pom Pom has been doing terrible so far. She's been fighting with everyone. She lost her best friend, Apple. She's been in a really bad spot this whole entire competition so far. So, good for Pom Pom for making some friends. She needed it. Okay, so, you know that big alliance, Marina and Sherry? They were best friends for a day. Marina left her. Sherry's back on her own. Dang. And we have a new alliance here. We have Eric, Mathilda, and Zucker. They're more laid back and relaxed villagers. They're not really super loud. And the rest of the villagers, I mean, if we look at Pom Pom and Blue Bear, there's a lot of loud personalities here. So it makes sense that these 3 could work together. Okay, so it's now time to vote. It's now time to vote. Blanche, Ketchup, Lolly, Maggie, Rosie, Raymond, Octavian, and Mary. One of them will be going out tonight. Blanche still has that immunity idol, and she plays it on Octavian. What the heck? So when you have this hidden immunity idol, you can play it on someone else, and they get saved for the day. So Blanche decides to save her friend Octavian. Bold choice. I think it's definitely going to be Raymond. Raymond's got to go home tonight. I don't want it to happen, but I feel like it's going to happen. Okay, so the first vote is Octavian. Does not count because Blanche saved him tonight. The second vote, Octavian. The third vote, Ketchup. Ketchup shouldn't have that big meltdown. Ketchup. Wow. 6 votes against Ketchup. 0 against Octavian. Ketchup is eliminated. This tribe here is in shambles. They're in shambles because they have 7 people remaining. The other team has 9. They've lost Ketchup. They've lost Apollo. They're not doing so hot. Okay, let's see what happens. So there's a twist here. There's new tribes. So all of the tribes, the retro tribe and the current tribe of current villagers, they're all going to swap and move around. And we're going to have new tribes now. So let's see what happens. So the new tribes, wow, we have the new retro tribe, which is Blanche, Marina, Mary, Rosie, and Sherry, an all-girl tribe, with 2 cat villagers, Sherry, Marina, who are on and off again friends, Blue Bear, Lolly, Mathilda, Pom Pom, and Raymond. I could see Mathilda, Pom Pom, and Blue Bear doing a good job here. Bam, Eric, Maggie, Marshall, Octavian, and Zucker. Now, to me, it looks like Maggie and Octavian are a horrible spot here because Bam, Eric, Marshall, and Zucker are all friends, and they could all team up against Maggie and Octavian. We're now in episode 5, and we're on the Holy Diver Challenge. So they all have to dive and get a basket and figure out a puzzle, right? The first 2 tribes to toss all 5 buoys into the basket wins immunity. So this is a win for the Apple tribe and the Retro tribe, which means the Modern tribe here, Blue Bear, Lolly, Mathilda, Pom Pom, and Raymond, One of them have to vote each other out tonight. What's happening on the island? So Blanche and Rosie are finding something in common. I could see these two becoming pals. And Mary and Sherry have a major fight, and it has a lasting impact. So we can see here, Mary and Sherry are mortal enemies. But we have a new friendship here. Raymond and Blue Bear are working together. This is great for Raymond. Raymond needs friends. One of these 5 villagers will be eliminated. Raymond, Pom Pom, Mathilda, Lolly, or Blue Bear. One will be eliminated. Blue Bear, Mathilda, and Pom Pom are all going to work together because they were on an island together before. But Blue Bear is now best friends with Raymond, so anything could happen. If I had to pick, I think Lolly is going to go home tonight. Let's see. The first vote is Raymond. The second vote, Lolly. Oh my gosh, this is going to be messy. 2 votes, Raymond. 2 votes. Okay, there's 1 vote left. 2 people have voted for Lolly. 2 people have voted for Raymond. 2 of the most popular villagers of all time. 2 cat villagers. Who's going home? I think it'll be Lolly. It's Lolly. Lolly goes home. Let's see who voted for who. Blue Bear voted out Lolly. Lolly voted out Raymond. Mathilda voted out Lolly. Pom Pom voted out Raymond. And Raymond voted out Lolly. We have 15 villagers remaining, and anything could happen. We have a best friendship here between Raymond and Blue Bear. We have a best friendship here between Bam and Eric. We have mortal enemies, Sherry and Mary. Friends, Rosie and Sherry. Modern team wins immunity, so these 4 win and these 5 win, which means the big team of 6 is going to go against each other tonight. One of these 6 villagers are going home tonight. Zucker, Octavian, Marshall, Maggie, Eric, and Bam. This is almost an all-guys tribe, kind of like the opposite of the all-girls tribe. Anything could happen here. We know Bam and Eric are good friends. We know Bam and Eric work with Marshall and Zucker. And Maggie and Octavian, I think, are all alone. Bam has a major meltdown. You know, I was telling you, Bam is one of the best players here in this competition, making friends with everyone. But him having a major meltdown is not good. He probably was doing his weights and dropped it on his foot and just got really angry or something. I don't know. Bam and Octavian are becoming friends. I'm telling you, he's still really good. He's making good relationships. So we have a new team. Well, okay, so the team of Eric, Mathilda, and Zucker, remember them? They were a team together. Well, Mathilda leaves the alliance and leaves Eric and Zucker on their own. Okay, so let's see what happens here. It could be anyone. I have no idea. If I had to pick someone, I think Maggie's going home. The first vote is Bam. The story of the night here is Bam's meltdown. Was Bam's meltdown big enough to have everyone want him out? Second vote is Maggie. Yeah, Maggie has no friends here, sadly. I mean, I know it's sad to say, but she really has no friends here. Second vote for Bam. This meltdown must have been bad. Third vote, Eric. What the heck? Okay, we have 2 votes against Bam, 1 vote against Maggie, 1 vote against Eric. There's 2 votes left. The next vote is Maggie. Okay, so there's 1 vote left. 2 for Bam, 2 for Maggie, 1 for Eric. If Bam gets a vote, he's out. If Maggie gets a vote, she's out. If Eric gets a vote, it's a tie. Bam, you're out. 3, 2, 1. Who voted Bam out? Eric! Eric betrays his friend Bam and votes Bam out. Oh my gosh, I did not expect Eric to be the one to blindside him. Maggie votes Bam out. But Zucker and Eric decided to betray Bam, which is very unexpected. That's who did it here. If you're looking for who is the power duo of this tribe here, it's Eric and Zucker. These 2 are best buds, and they single-handedly flipped the vote against Bam. Bam is out of here. We're about to enter episode 7. There's 14 episodes, so we're about halfway through. So, Mary finds the hidden immunity idol. Good for Mary. She has that really big fight against Sherry. You know, if we're picking early favorites to win this thing, it's got to be Blue Bear. Blue Bear or maybe Zucker. Zucker's doing pretty good too. Eric's doing good as well. Eric is a front runner. Eric is friends with Marshall. Eric is friends with Zucker, and he has a hidden immunity idol. Okay, let's see who wins immunity. So, wow, the same team is going to have to go out against each other. All-girl team is doing great. They haven't had to vote each other out once. This is like the team of best friends. This is like the friendship team right here. I mean, they have good teamwork together. And then over here, it's not looking good. because Mary is fighting with everyone. Mary is now having a fight with Marina, and Sherry is becoming friends with Blanche. So Mary is just, you know, begging Sherry to get rid of her. Mary had a huge fight against Sherry. Sherry is now working all angles of the team and trying to get everyone against Mary. Blueberry and Raymond had a massive fight. These were like the best friend duo I was rooting for so much. Friends no more. It has a lasting impact. Eric, Maggie, Marshall, Octavian, and Zucker. One of them are going home. I think Maggie or Marshall is going home tonight. Eric and Zucker are the puppeteers of this team right here. So whatever Eric and Zucker, whoever they vote out, that's who's going to go home. 1 vote for Maggie, 1 vote for Octavian, 3 votes left, another for Maggie, 4 votes against Maggie, 1 against... What'd I tell ya? Zucker and Eric were like, let's get rid of Maggie. Maggie's out. The all-girls tribe right here is so powerful. The only thing here is Mary. Mary, everyone wants Mary out. Mary is making everyone mad. Then we have this team right here of Pom Pom, Raymond, Mathilda, and Blue Bear. Now, I thought they were all best friends, but Blue Bear and Raymond are now mortal enemies, and it looks like Blue Bear and Mathilda are the best friends of the team. Over here on the Apple Tribe, we have the 2 big dogs, Zucker and Eric, and then Octavian and Marshall, I think, like them. They vote with them all the time. Okay, next, this is episode 8. Oh my gosh, it finally happened. It finally happened. They're all merged together. This is my favorite time of Survivor. This is for all the new people who haven't watched Survivor. This is when all the tribes come together as one. And now it is massive fireworks. We have old friends coming back together from earlier in the game. We have mortal enemies coming against each other. We have new friends. If they all had a vote right now, who's going home? Mary. A lot of people don't like Mary. She's at a disadvantage. I don't think Pom Pom has many friends here. And it looks like Raymond as well doesn't have many friends here. We could see all of these villagers come back together. Anything could happen. They're all in one tribe. So, there's a lot of hidden immunity idols. Remember, they can use this hidden immunity idol whenever they want to save themselves or a friend for the night. Blue Bear has one, Eric has one, Mary has one, and Pom Pom, she has her other power that I don't know what it does yet. We'll see. So this is very nice. We now have a clear cut what are the alliances? That's what I want to know. Who are friends here? What's going down? So the first alliance is Blue Bear, Mathilda, and Sherry. They must have been friends from way back earlier in the competition. I can see this alliance doing some big damage. They're all likable. They haven't had fights with others. They seem strong with each other. The next big alliance, Eric, Marshall, and Pom Pom. I'm rooting for these guys. I'm rooting for them. This is a fun team. Eric, Marshall, and Pom Pom. I'm rooting for Pom Pom to win this whole thing. Pom Pom's been doing bad this whole entire time. She keeps losing. She keeps losing her friends. It's not doing good for Pom Pom. She's the underdog. I'm rooting for her. And then we also have the team of Eric and Zucker. And despite Blue Bear and Raymond having a fight together, they're still a team. They're still a team. What do you see here? I'll give you 5 seconds. The thing I see here is Blue Bear and Eric are the top dogs of this competition. They're the only people in this competition who have 2 alliances. And they're all against each other. We could see Eric versus Blue Bear, like the 2 top dogs go against each other. I'm very excited to see what happens if you can't tell. I'm very excited. Rosie wins immunity. So what happens when they're all on the same team is only one person wins safety. So Rosie, no one can vote Rosie out. I think Rosie would have been safe anyways, but good for her. Marina and Zucker have a minor disagreement. Wow. Make one friend lose another, I guess. Oh, it's over. It's over. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we saw those small alliances just a second ago, but a new one has just been formed. 7 villagers are together in one team. Blanche, Marshall, Mary, Octavian, Pom Pom, Raymond, Zucker. They're all working together now. Notice no Blue Bear and no Eric. People probably are onto them. They're like, Blue Bear and Eric are like really doing too much. Wow, I'm happy for Raymond. I'm happy for Pom Pom because these were 2 outsiders. I'm happy for Octavian too. These are 3 outsiders here that haven't had any good teams. Everyone keeps betraying them. And now they are in a powerful spot. Mary, who everyone seemed to hate earlier, is now in a powerful position. The lines in the sand will be drawn right now. Okay. The first vote, Sherry. Could Sherry get... Everyone was pro Sherry. In the fight between Mary and Sherry, everyone was team Sherry. Sherry might regret that now. Mary's revenge, potentially. So 1 vote for Sherry. 1 vote for Octavian. Yeah, he's kind of an outsider too. Another vote for Octavian. Another vote for Sherry. I'm thinking that big alliance, that big new alliance, they're voting out Sherry. That big new team, they want Sherry out. 3rd vote, Sherry. Okay, 8 votes left. Anything could happen. 4th vote, Sherry. Another vote for Octavian. That's 4 for Sherry, 3 for Octavian, 6 votes left. Another for Sherry. It's looking like Sherry's out of here. Sherry, 10 votes against Sherry. She is the first villager that is going to be a part of the jury. At the end of the game, the jury picks who wins. They'll vote for a winner. I'm sure she won't vote for Mary. Okay, let's see. Who wins immunity? Who will be safe today? That could shake things up. Blanche! Good for Blanche, you know? So what happened here is castaways must stand on an angled balance beam while balancing a ball on a bow-shaped device. That seems very hard. So Blanche and Octavian are becoming friends. Good. They're both on the outs here. They needed some friends. And Mathilda is making a lasting impression on the rest of the team. Good for them. Raymond has officially left Blue Bear. I think Blue Bear might be voted out tonight. Because Raymond's in that big new alliance now. Raymond and Blue Bear have been fighting. They've been frenemies this whole entire time. It might be time for Blue Bear to go home. First vote. Wait! Mary used it on Octavian. Eric used it on Zucker. So Mary is good friends with Octavian. They're like good friends. Oh, that's so good. They used it on each other. And Eric, who is best friends with Zucker, used it on Zucker. Who is getting voted out here? Oh, no. I think she's going home. Dang it. Let's see here. 1 vote for Pom Pom. 1 vote for Marshall. 10 votes left. I don't know what's happening here. I hope it's not Pom Pom. 1 vote for Rosie. What's happening here? Did the whole alliance just crumble? Another vote for Rosie. Rosie's not safe. She could go home. It could be Rosie's time to leave. 2 votes for Rosie. 3 votes for Rosie. 4 votes for Rosie. 5. Everyone voted for Rosie. They all wasted their idols, by the way. Yeah, Rosie's not on this big team. And they're like, we got to get rid of someone who's not on the big team. This big team is destroying it. If you're not on this big team, you might as well go home at this point. They all voted together. They all said, let's vote out Rosie. They all voted out Rosie. We're now on episode 10. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4 episodes left. Let's see who gets safety today. Who is going to win? This is very important. Who wins safety for the day? Pom Pom does. Good for her. Each castaway stand on a narrow beam while balancing a statue with a long pole. So basically they have to stand on a 10-feet pole for as long as they can. The last villager standing wins immunity. It's Pom Pom. Good for Pom Pom. I'm happy for her. So Eric and Raymond are becoming friends. Good for Raymond. He was in a bad spot earlier, and he finally found his footing here, and that's good. So Eric, not good Eric. Horrible choice here. Horrible choice. Eric leaves the alliance of Marshall and Pom Pom. He says goodbye Marshall, goodbye Pom Pom. This is so bad, Eric. This is so bad for you. I would never have done that because Pom Pom and Marshall are in that big alliance, and they were the only safety net Eric had. Eric could go home tonight. Oh, so Pom Pom, oh my gosh! Blue Bear didn't use it last time. Blue Bear uses her safety on Mathilda. You know, Mathilda could be one of the villagers that go home tonight. I'm thinking it's either Mathilda, Blue Bear, Eric, or Marina. But I'm going to say it's either Eric or Marina going home tonight. Let's see what happens. So the first vote is against Mathilda. Does not count. Second, Mathilda. Third, everyone voted against Mathilda and none of them count. So smart, Blue Bear. You did a great job. So now basically, whoever Blue Bear votes out, whoever Blue Bear and Mathilda vote out is going home. Someone from that big alliance could go home tonight. because of this very smart play. So everyone voted for Mathilda, and none of the votes counted. None of the votes counted because Blue Bear saved her. And who did the rest of the villagers vote out? One for Eric, one for Blanche, another for Eric, another for Blanche. 3 for Blanche. Blanche is gone. Wow. I feel like Blanche was kind of like the mother, like holding everything together in that big alliance. Blanche is gone. All because of Blue Bear Mathilda, who operated this so smartly. Blanche is the 10th villager voted out and the 3rd member of the jury. Mathilda was going to go home, but because Blue Bear smartly used her immunity idol and saved Mathilda, all of the votes against Mathilda don't count. And then what happened here is Blue Bear, Marina, and Mathilda, this new team right here, they all voted out Blanche. I'm happy they did that because that big alliance was doing too much damage. The only thing really unique here is Pom Pom voted out Eric. Pom Pom is bitter when Eric left the alliance. Pom Pom is bitter. Now, maybe since Blanche is gone, maybe it'll fall apart. But it looks like these 6 are still going to run the game. So the challenge was Rusty Gates. The castaways must each stand behind a cage door where they maneuver a handle through a maze. Once their handle is free, they can unlock the door and race to complete a slide puzzle. So he did a great job with the puzzle. So Raymond and Zucker are fighting. Mary has a major meltdown. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So Mary just can't keep it together. She was doing so good. She was doing so bad at the start of the competition. She was making every mistake in the book, having fights with everyone. But she got her major enemy, Sherry, eliminated. And then she made a big, big group. But now she's having a meltdown. And that's not good. And then also in the team, Eric, Raymond, and Zucker are having a huge fight as well. A minor disagreement. This team could fall apart. What's happening here? Raymond leaves the alliance. Wow. So last episode, they had 7. Now they have 5. And someone who has a meltdown and a fight. Wow. Now it's 5v5. Anything could happen. I'm happy this alliance got torn apart because we needed something fun to happen here. 1 vote for Mathilda. I didn't want it to go down this way. 2 votes. Oh, 1 vote for Mary. Telling you, Mary, you messed up. I'm telling you, Mary, you messed up. 2 votes for Mathilda, 3 votes for Mathilda, 6 votes left. Another vote for Mary. Another vote for Mathilda. 4 for Mathilda, 2 for Mary. Mathilda can only afford to get 1 more vote on her. Okay, Mathilda. Mary. Mary. Oh, who flipped? 6-4. Mathilda left. Wow. She's the 11th person voted out, 4th member of the jury. It now shows that big alliance, there's some cracks in there. So who voted for who? So Blue Bear. Because as you can see here, there was 10 villagers. 5 of them are working together. And 5 of them have nobody. They have like 1 little friend here and there, right? We have Zucker, Pom Pom, Octavian, Mary, and Marshall. All of them are working together. All of them are working together. And then we have the outsiders. Raymond, Mathilda, Marina, Eric, and Blue Bear. If all 5 of them voted together, they could have destroyed that big alliance. Eric messed it up, sadly. And Eric voted out Mathilda. Eric, I think, should have voted out Mary. But here's the thing I'll give Eric. Eric made sure it wasn't him, right? Eric made sure, as long as it's not me. We've seen this in Survivor history where, as long as it's not them, they don't care who they have to vote out. It could be a friend, it could be an ally, it could be no one, it could be anyone, as long as it's not them. So if Eric did vote out Mary, it would have been a tie, which could have gone really bad, and Eric could have actually went home. So maybe it was a good decision for Eric, but the little fire in me who wants, chaos. Now it looks like this big alliance is now in even more power. Marshall finds the reward stealer. So he could steal someone's reward. Okay. And Pom Pom, good. I mean, Pom Pom is kind of in risky waters here. Starting some fights, being messy. Pom Pom won, push me, pull you. The castaways will each have 2 handles they will use to keep tension on a bar. Last one standing wins. So Pom Pom's really good at latching onto things and staying up. So let's see what happens here. So Blue Bear and Mary are bonding. Pom Pom is impressing the team, and Blue Bear has a major meltdown. Now, this could be very toxic. Blue Bear could go home because of this. But now we're seeing something happen here. Okay, this is good and bad here. Pom Pom leaves the alliance. So if you're like me, I want this alliance to have some struggles. You know what I mean? Like, this alliance is doing too good, voting out everyone every week. We need the outsiders like Blue Bear and Eric and Octavian. They need a bone. They need a bone. But Pom Pom's in a really good spot here. She could go until the very end. She could go into the very end here with Marshall and win it all. But Pom Pom decides to leave. She says, bye, Alliance. See you later. And maybe she'll join the outsiders. Very risky move, but she did it with immunity. She's safe today, so she did it safely at least. Okay, 1 vote for Marina. I'm okay with Marina leaving, personally. She hasn't really done too much. She had, like, the fights with the moms earlier, but 2 votes for Zucker. You know, I'm rooting for Zucker, but I think it's smart to get rid of Zucker. He has too many friends here, and it's trouble. 2 votes for Marina, 2 votes for Zucker. Another vote for Marina, it looks like Marina's out of here. 2 votes for Zucker, 7 votes for Marina. So it looks like that alliance kind of stuck together. I'll be honest here. Very bad move by the outsiders. Very bad move by the outsiders. They could have had an opportunity here to get rid of someone that was very powerful in that powerful alliance. They could have gotten rid of Marshall. They could have gotten rid of Zucker. But the outsiders went with the insiders and voted out Marina. Raymond, who's in the same alliance as Zucker, voted out Zucker. Wow, maybe some fire over here. But Marina is gone. And there's 8 villagers left. We're on episode 13. We have episode 13, and then we have a finale. So a lot of stuff's going to go down here. I'm very nervous. I'm very nervous for Pom Pom. I'm rooting for her. I'm rooting for Pom Pom a lot. I want her to win. But she's playing very messy. Okay, Mary wins immunity. Good for Mary. She keeps having meltdowns. She needed some kind of defense. So Blue Bear and Octavian have a massive fight. Not good for Blue Bear. Blue Bear does not need any more Blue Bear does not need any more enemies right now. Blue Bear's been the queen of making enemies, I think. So, not good for Blue Bear, but she's been doing good with all these enemies. Mary leaves the alliance. I think this alliance was destined to fail, to be honest. Pom Pom left it, Raymond left it, Mary left it. All when they felt safe, they left it. This alliance has crumbled. It's only Octavian, Zucker, and Marshall now. It's barely in an alliance. Everyone is basically a rogue agent right now. Everyone's on their own. I really hope Pom Pom doesn't leave tonight. It could be her. 1 vote for Pom Pom, 1 vote for Eric. Another vote for Eric. Another vote for Pom Pom. There's 4 votes left. 2 for Pom Pom, 2 for Eric. Another for Pom Pom. Another for Pom Pom. There's 2 votes left. They both have to be for Eric. Ah, Pom Pom's gone. You know, as much as I was rooting for her, I think she kind of saw the writing on the wall. I think everyone just kind of had enough of Pom Pom. She's been making friends, leaving them, throwing them aside, winning a lot of competitions as well. Wow, wow, wow. And you remember that Pom Pom had that legacy advantage earlier? Well, she gave it to Marshall when she got voted out. They were good friends. So we have an alliance here of Marshall, Octavian, Zucker. All the men having alliances right now. Mary wins immunity again. Very good for her. She needed that. I think she could have gone home if she didn't have that. Blue Bear has a massive meltdown. Is this going to be... It might be Blue Bear's episode. It might be Blue Bear's episode to go home. It would be a big, big loss. She has been probably the entertainer. Trouble in Paradise. Marshall, Octavian, and Zucker. Octavian loses it and leaves the alliance. He realizes it's a mess. He realizes it's all about being a rogue soldier right now, a lone wolf, and he leaves to be on his own. We now have Blue Bear and Mary. Blue Bear and Mary here, who are making a new alliance. Good for them. They needed other people. They have no one. Mary, by the 2 I'm rooting for, Mary and Blue Bear, I'm happy for them. I hope they make it past tonight, because I think Blue Bear is probably going to go home. 1 vote for Octavian, 1 vote for Blue Bear, 2 votes for Octavian, 2 votes for Blue Bear, another vote for Octavian, Octavian's gone. Okay. 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 So we have 6 villagers remaining here, and we're at the finale episode. I've lost track. I think they've lost track. So there's only 3 alliances here. There's only 3 teams, and frankly, they're all just duos, and they don't really have much power behind them. We have Zucker, who's in a team with Eric. We have Zucker, who's in a team with Marshall, and we have Bluebear and Mary together. Now, Zucker is obviously the front runner here. Zucker has been doing good at competitions. He's made friends with Eric and Marshall. Has the most amount of friends here. Zucker might be the winner of this game. I think he's the front runner right now. But I'm happy that Bluebear and Mary here, you know, they're fighting for it. Eric wins immunity, and they pick Zucker and Bluebear to have a steak dinner with them. Good for them. Oh my gosh. Marshall finds the hidden immunity idol. Good for Marshall. He'll need it. Marshall and Zucker have a small fight that has a lasting impact. One of the only duos we have in this game have just been broken up. Well, they're still a team, but they just had a fight. What happens here? Mary leaves Bluebear alone. What the heck, Mary? Mary, we were rooting for you. Literally, like an hour ago, this alliance was made. Like, seriously, like 2 minutes ago, they made an alliance and it's already broken up. Poor Bluebear. It's not looking good for her. But we have a new alliance here. A very new alliance. Full of characters that have never worked together. Mary, Raymond, and Marshall. All on a team together. That's cute. I like that team. Marshall, Mary, and Raymond. 3 of the most popular villagers in the entire game. 2 smug villagers, 2 cat villagers. They have a lot in common together. This is going well. This could be our last minute power alliance here. Mary, Marshall, and Raymond. And I think they've all done a good job. I'm sorry, we have that team of Marshall, Mary, and Raymond right here in the middle. It could be 3v3. I could see Zucker is friends with Eric. Eric also chose Bluebear to eat dinner with them. So we'll see what happens here. Okay, so Marshall uses the advantage, and no one can vote out Marshall tonight. Okay, let's see what happens. 1 vote for Bluebear. 1 vote for Mary. They should have stuck together, man. Oh, they really should have stuck together. Now one of them are going to go home. 2 votes for Mary. I think Bluebear is going home. 2 vote Mary, 1 vote Bluebear. Another vote for Bluebear. It's a tie. 1 vote left. Mary? Bluebear. Oh, wait, there's 6 votes. It was a tie, everyone. It was a tie. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so Mary, Raymond, and Marshall, this new team, all 3 of them voted out Bluebear, while Bluebear, Eric, and Zucker all voted out Mary. So we're in the top 6, and we have 3v3. It's 2 teams against each other. Who are you rooting for? Team Bluebear, Eric, and Zucker, or Team Marshall, Mary, and Raymond? I just noticed it's like 6 of the most fan favorites of the entire game are still in it. Good for them. Oh my gosh, wait, this is a mess. Okay, I have to deconstruct this for you. I really have to deconstruct this for you. Okay, so remember, Eric won the immunity. Eric cannot go home tonight, right? Marshall used his power to save himself. Marshall can't be voted out. Eric can't be voted out. And we now have a revote. What happens here? Is it another tie? It's another tie. So you know what happens? Oh my goodness. Okay, so I have to teach you Survivor for a second if you're watching. Okay, so Marshall can't be voted out. He has power. Eric has a power. He can't be voted out. So these 2 are safe. Mary and Bluebear both got voted in a tie twice. Once you get tied twice, these 2 are safe and can't be voted out. So now these 4 villagers are all safe. So now either Raymond or Zucker have to go home, which kind of stinks because I think both of them are so interesting. So because the vote is a deadlock, rocks will be drawn. So randomly, one of these 2 will be voted out. This will decide the fate of the rest of the game and who has power. It is Raymond. Raymond, the game has spoken. Raymond is eliminated. Wow. So many votes here. So many votes here. We now have our top 5. Bluebear, Eric, Marshall, Mary, and Zucker. Zucker is in a team with Eric, and it seems like Bluebear is friends with Zucker and Eric, but it might have been just because of the moment. We also have Mary and Marshall who are a team. Mary wins immunity. Now I'm just going to say, if Mary didn't win that, she would have been voted out. Hands down, she would have been voted out. Wow. They're no longer friends. They're no longer friends. Mary is all on her own yet again. It's time to vote. Marshall uses his other power to save himself. So Mary is safe, Marshall is safe. So either Eric, Blue Bear, or Zucker are going home. Sadly, as much as I love Blue Bear, I can't see how anyone wouldn't vote out Blue Bear tonight. 1 vote for Marshall. Does not count. 2 votes for Marshall. Does not count. 3 votes for Marshall. Doesn't count. Eric! Eric is eliminated. Wow. Blue Bear, I don't know what you did, but you did it right. So, Blue Bear voted out Marshall. Eric voted out Marshall. Zucker voted out Marshall. This team of 3 right here, Blue Bear, Eric, and Zucker, who've been kind of ruling it this past few episodes, they tried to get Marshall out, but Marshall saved himself in a shocking surprise, and they both voted out Eric. Smart choice. Eric is a competitor. So, we have our top 4, everyone. We have our top 4. The fact that Blue Bear and Mary are still in this is outrageous to me. They have caused so many alliances to burst. They've had so many meltdowns. Good for them for making it this far. I'm rooting for the both of them. Okay, so the only alliance that exists right now, because all the other ones got blown up, is Marshall and Zucker. I think both of them are probably going to make it to the finale. Okay, Mary wins immunity again. Oh my. Okay, we need a recap again. 4 villagers remaining. 1 of them will get voted out. Mary won immunity. And then Marshall and Zucker have a fight, and Marshall leaves Zucker alone. Which means Marshall, Blue Bear, or Zucker, one of them will be going home. It could be anyone. 1 vote Marshall, 1 vote Blue Bear, 2 votes left, another vote Blue Bear. Blue Bear, everyone voted out Blue Bear. Yeah, you know, as much as I love Blue Bear, and it really sucks to be voted out this late in the game, it was Blue Bear's time to go. It was Blue Bear's time to go. It really was. Bye, Blue Bear. Which means this is our final 3. This is our final 3 here. Marshall, Mary, Zucker. Now, if you're new to Survivor, this is what happens. These villagers, these 10 villagers, are going to each vote for a winner. Whoever gets the most amount of votes will win the entire game. Now, this is how it usually goes down. They either vote for their friends, they vote for who won the most challenges, or they vote for who is the best strategic. Now, I will say, Marshall was very strategic this whole entire time. Marshall was very strategic. He constantly made alliances. He left when he needed to. He got a bunch of powers, used those powers at the right time. Very strategic player. Mary is a physical player. She won so many competitions when she needed it. I think Mary would have gone home 3 different times if she didn't save herself by winning competitions. Zucker here has the most amount of friends. He's friends with Eric. You know, I think he was friends with, half this cast. Zucker made a lot of friends. It could be anyone. If I had to choose, I would choose either Mary or Marshall. So, this is what happened here. Zucker gets a vote. Marshall gets a vote. Mary gets a vote. It is a 3-way tie so far. No one is in the lead. The next vote goes to Zucker. 2 votes for Zucker. Zucker's in the lead. The next vote, Marshall. 2 votes for Marshall. The next vote, Marshall. 3 votes for Marshall. Marshall's in the lead. I believe there's just 4 more votes left. 5 more. Another vote for Mary. 2 votes for Mary. 2 votes for Zucker, 3 votes for Marshall. It's very close. The next vote, Zucker. Zucker has 3 votes. The next vote, Zucker. The next vote, Marshall. We have a tie. What the heck? I've never, I've watched a few seasons of Survivor. I played this competition many times. I've never seen a tie at the end. So, oh my gosh. 4 people voted for Zucker to win. 4 people voted for Marshall to win. It's a tie. 2 voted for Mary. So what happens now is Mary decides the winner. I think Mary will probably pick Marshall. Mary picked Zucker. Zucker wins. Oh my goodness. So let's see who voted for who. Blanche voted for Marshall to win. Blue Bear voted for Marshall to win. I can see that. Eric voted for Zucker. Obviously, they were good friends. Marina as well. Worked with Zucker a few times, I believe. Mathilda voted for Marshall. Good. I like that pick. I would have voted for Marshall, I think. Marshall or Mary. Okay, Octavian voted for Zucker. Zucker got both of the octopus votes. Okay, Pom Pom voted for Marshall. For sure, I see that. Raymond actually voted for Mary. Good for him. And Rosie voted for Mary. I'm happy Mary got a few votes. Sherry voted for Zucker. Wow. So, Apple wins. Apple, weren't you the first one eliminated? No, Rold was. I believe she was the second person eliminated. Yep. She was the second person eliminated. Oh my gosh. Apple is the fan favorite. I couldn't have picked a better fan favorite. Good for Apple. Made an impression in only 2 episodes. Who is your favorite? Comment down below. Who's the fan favorite for you all? Who are you rooting for? Who is the most entertaining for you? I gotta say, Mary and Pom Pom and Blue Bear. They were the most entertaining for me. They constantly made fights. They constantly broke up alliances. They had a fun time here. I had a fun time. Thank you so much for watching. If you want more fun Animal Crossing simulations like this, I have a lot of fun doing it because I love these. I love all reality shows like this. Credit again to Brand Steel and Survivor for this amazing site. I will put a link in the description. I will see you all next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.